everybody can hear me? Okay. Yeah. Cool. Just making sure everybody can hear me. There we go. I hope everybody's doing good. Let me connect my chats. All that kind of good stuff. Yeah. Oh my goodness. My goodness. It's been something. Oh my goodness. I hope everyone's going and doing good today. Let's see her. Hopefully that works. Hopefully everything works right now. I know. This is my... I need to go and make sure things are working. OMGs. We're gonna work on the insides of Springvale today. I can't believe that's a thing. I really cannot believe a SpongeBob is a thing. I don't like SpongeBob, guys, so I'm sorry. We ain't getting that back at all. So it's been, oh my god, it's been a lot this week. It's been a lot this week. So yeah, oh my gosh, it's been something else. Actually, let me mix it up too. It's been a lot this week. We had testing all week, and so as a teacher, I'm not taking the tests. I am the one in charge of facilitating the tests, and so it's been insane. Hi, Cheese. I hope you're doing good today. Hello. Hope you're doing good. I totally had a crash out moment. We're gonna be playing some Sims today. I'm gonna be playing some Sims today. Let's see here. We're loading up everything. Hello. Hello. I hope you're doing good today. Yeah, we're gonna be playing some Sims today. We are going to be fixing this up. And yeah, we got to this point in our creation. It's been a lot today. It has. But I'm doing way better today than I was before. But why? But so I'm a teacher, and so it's been a lot today because I facilitated a whole bunch of tests this week. And so I'm happy that this week is over. I'm just like, let me go and it's like, let me go and pass the fuck out. Which I totally did. I totally passed the F out today. So I'm so glad. So hidden object. Yeah, so there's a lot this week. Oh, there's so much this week. So definitely I'm feeling a lot better. I'm kind of ready for this semester to be done with, to be honest. I love my kids, I really do. I love some of my kids this semester, but some of these kiddos, they definitely, it's definitely a thing. It's like, oh, like, like, sometimes I'm just like, I need my space. I need some space. I need some, you know, I need something. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this goes. But, for next semester. The next semester, the thing is that I have a whole new course that I'm making. I know that game. Bush. I have a whole new semester coming up. And so that should be way better. Like, it should be a lot better. Like, the actual semester itself. So I'm not concerned, really. It's just a lot. It's just been a lot, guys. But, I mean, that's what happens. That's what happens, folks. So, I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, we'll just go and do all this now. But my man, I'm doing way better though today, or way better now that it's time for the weekend. That's a thing. It's now the weekend, so actually I'm gonna make have the espresso machine. No. I am. I have a YouTube channel and stuff like that. I know I need to go and upload more, but like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh my god, yeah, like, it'll happen. It's just been a lot, guys. So we'll get it done. We'll be here. We'll be here for sure. I'm gonna start working on some shorts and stuff, because again, it's been a lot lately, and I know I need to get better. I need to be better at it. I have not been very good about this kind of stuff these couple of months. I should be way better about this. But again, it's been a lot lately, and I know it's like, oh man, I need to do that decompressing thing. Let's see here. Okay, so we got this area. I got the toys. I got that kind of stuff. I might put the TV in here, but like right here, maybe. Or put it right there. Put like a thing right here. And maybe a TV. Because I'm making it functional too. That's the thing, I want to make it functional. So, oh, there's a vintage TV. Yeah. There's a wall mount. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, we'll get some of the stuff done. I wanted to make these cottages. These are cottages I was working on beforehand. So, yeah, I have a swing set right there. Trying to get some of these little locations out. Let's see here. This one is the food person. Because they have like a thing outside. So. Maybe, yeah. Some of these things might be, I might be like, oh yeah, I'm changing this and changing that. Hello, I like this up. Oh, thank you. Eiko Taco. Yeah, so, as you probably have noticed, I definitely have been very much a tired girly lately. But I will say, I have definitely... I'm like, oh. Yeah, this being sleepy has been my thing lately. Definitely doing better though now. Especially because it's the weekend. So that... I'm just kind of doing some housekeeping. Ha 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 ha. It's a housekeeping. So we'll add some stuff here. Let's see here. This person is like the food person. So I have some like cute little packs and stuff here. So they actually kind of have like a grill. I would think that a grill would be good out here too. Because they do cook outside. Outside these. Hello! I know. Well, I was having a lot of issues with my internet last time. So that's what ended up happening there. So it wasn't just your fault, and that's okay. That's okay. It wasn't your fault at all. That was all on me. That was all a craziness with my internet and me cussing out my internet provider. So it's not you. It's not you. It's me. It's fully me. So I will say it's been a lot better now. So I hope you had a good week. I know my week has been insane. So at least it's better now. I was just telling chat about all my stuff that I had to do this week. This week was definitely my week for facilitating all all of the tests this week. I literally today too. I literally came home and I just like fucking passed out. I was just like, it's time. I literally was just like, it's time for me just to pass the fuck out today. So I'm doing a little bit better today. Just a little. Because now it's over. I'm like, the week is over. The craziness is over. I did the Lunar 3 story! Man, I want to talk about it. I'm also tempted to pull Durin. I want him so badly. I've heard about all the stuff with Sims, so don't worry. I know all that stuff. I haven't been buying shit because of stuff, and also SpongeBob. Fucking SpongeBob, man. I can't even. I literally can't even, folks. I did hear about that it's probably... the rumor has it that it's probably going to end soonish. And you know what? I was expecting this. I've been expecting this for years, to be honest. So, but this is... But literally, like... Yeah, we're into end of stages. Yep. I wasn't, like, I knew that was gonna happen, like, eventually. Like, I knew it was gonna happen. There's been talks about it for years and years and years. But it sounds like the product that they are going to have coming out to replace it isn't going to be, oh, thank you! For subbies! Oh my goodness. I know, that took a bit. No, but I knew that The Sims and stuff, like, that was going to be a thing for quite a bit. And so I'm not concerned at all, because the product that they are coming out with, as they were talking about on, because I listen to a lot of news places and stuff like that, the rumor is that it's not as good. And so there's going to be a lot of people who are probably not going to go to the next thing right away, which I'm probably not going to go to the next thing right away, especially because of the whole thing with EA as well. There's a lot of issues with EA that people still have. So I'm like, I know that I won't, but so yep. And he rarely misses. Exactly. I do too. I also go and do Pixelade. Yeah, and he was talking about that too, how the product was probably going to be not as good as Sims 4. So I think we have a little bit more time than what other people think. It's just kind of like, yeah, this is, yeah, the end stages. I mean, it's probably gonna take like at least a year, maybe 2. Especially because the whole thing of when they were talking about the other stuff with it, I was just like, you know, I would be freaking out if it was like, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. But like at this point too, like it definitely sounds like, it does sound like, they want to do the end, but also it's not like, it's still gonna be probably pretty good. Like it's still we still probably have time of all the crazy things because the product isn't going to be as good, which is something that I think a lot of simmers and a lot of people who really love The Sims are just, they're not gonna go and go right away. Like that's what I'm pretty sure is gonna happen. So it was kind of like, yeah, you think of, you can build Tivat and other games like Paralives and such. End of service might mean that you didn't sit off the entire, yeah, the class, yeah, but EA's dumb, exactly. I mean, I probably, if that's the case, I might. There might be things that I do. I know I won't have it just on the Sims library. I am going to have it so that it can go, like, I literally will just have files. Because I like doing the files better than I like doing I like doing files better than I like doing some of the other stuff because of, you know, service issues. And that's kind of like how I look at that too. It's just like, yeah, if there's a service issue, because I know from gaming and stuff, and I know from things like that, Sale of 7 Seas, but is it gonna hurt anything? Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I literally am going to just, what I would literally do is I would just put all my files and stuff on an actual file, like actually have folders. That's what I'm doing, for all of these. So Like they won't go away. I know that for sure. The files don't go away for custom CC for CC stuff. So I kind of look at it like that because I know from other games, other instances, it's like this is why I miss having physical copies. Exactly. I am a physical copy girly. One of my best friends works as actually he's my boyfriend's bestie. He goes and works as a actual he works as a you know, a game person. Like he goes and works as a actual video game seller. And yeah, he literally just has physical copies everywhere. I mean, I don't blame him. I do not blame him whatsoever. There's a violin right there too. So I would just go and do the same thing, to be honest, because I still go and buy physical copies. It's just, it is what it is. But pull all completely off the market, not free, not cheap, just entirely remove what then that is when there would definitely be a lawsuit. There would be a lawsuit from a bunch of people, not just like people who buy it, but other people in general. It'd just be everywhere. So I don't think that they're gonna pull them, especially because now we have like all this stuff from we have The Sims 2 and Sims 1 now on Steam and on the EA store. That's what, and I know that for sure they have those. But I would be literally shocked if they just discontinued everything, because they would be in for so many lawsuits at that point that it would just not be like, I would tell, like, literally as a person who's worked in all of, like, you know, worked in marketing and stuff like that, that would be a marketing nightmare. That would literally just be a nightmare. So that would be a PR nightmare. So, exactly. I know, exactly. I probably would, because I have been having a really fun time with this. But yeah, they would be in for such a lawsuit. Especially from in the Sims community itself. They're working like they're on a slippery slope with them. Especially after all the stuff that's happening with EA. So again, another one that I would say absolutely would, they should not even think about it. Offer my services and need a happy go capture screenshots if you need more references. Oh, thank you. I have been playing a lot of Genshin lately. A lot. And I've actually been doing some screenshot stuff actually, which has been crazy. Some of these actually have been like fine. But thank you. I really appreciate it. It's been like, I've actually been doing pretty well, to be honest, like when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's been a fun time. It's been a fun time. I'm so into the story right now. They hit this patch right out of the park. I mean, I've been waiting so long for Doran and Scaramucci and all this stuff and them having their Dotori hate party. I've been so excited about this, you don't even know. These people are probably like, Dotori hate party, what? I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, I also hate this man. I named him Fujin. So Fujin is because Raiden, is because Raiden. So number one, Raiden, you know, Raiden was like one of the gods of thunder and stuff like that, and so Fujin was the god of wind, and so that's actually, you know, Wanderer's. Wanderer is an animal. So that was kind of like my thought process on that, actually. I know that sounds like so kind of like, it sounds super, super, like, yeah. You're probably like, what? You're probably like, what on there? I mean, I was half tempted to name him Baby Girl. So, I still want to kind of, you know. Mine's Arashi because Japanese is thunderstorm, yours is cooler. I just know a lot of mythology and stuff. That's what came in from that. It's just because of mythology. And a lot of I know like I really like, I was totally a mythology girly. So I definitely wanted to kind of keep it like kind of a similar thing. So, gee. Arashi means thunderstorm, though. That's actually not bad, though. That's not bad, though. Like, that's fun. That's fun. But, yeah, I had Fujin. I still love Hat Guy, though. I love Hat Guy. Dottore is following the Larry Dr. Frankenstein? No. Well, I haven't gotten to that point yet. I haven't gotten to the point yet. My point that I've gotten to is that I literally are on, I'm literally at, that they're at the thing where they are doing, they're doing all of the stuff that is, they're about to go into the thing. So I haven't gotten to that part yet, but I kind of can see it because, I mean, he tried to do that with, with Wander. He already tried to kind of Dr. Frankenstein him. But like, you know, that's something that I definitely can see happening, especially in a little bit in like the thing. So, I mean, it already kind of happened. Ew, you're good. It's already kind of happening, and I know that's, you know, I'm like, yeah, I haven't gotten. It's just like, yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to go and do a lot of stuff, to be honest, because of work. Work literally fucked me up this week. So, no, I'm excited though. I'm excited to see where this goes. Definitely, I can see that though. I could see the Dr. Frankenstein references, especially with, the whole thing in Sumeru. Sumeru was a big thing. This is more of a scientist pursuing it. Yes, exactly. That's definitely a Heavenly Principles thing, and so again, I totally can see it, and so I'm really excited to see where this goes, because it's definitely going to be interesting when things blow up in his face, and I will laugh. I will cackle. I will literally cackle because I hate this man so much. I have a big hate boner for this man, folks. So if you hear me cackle like a madman, it's just Bonnie. Definitely very excited that this man had exactly what was coming for him. Because, yeah, I don't like Dottore. He gives me the biggest ick. Dottore gives me the biggest ick. So, do not worry. It will happen, and I'll be a very happy woman. I might like handle it if I still want a playable, redeemed version. No, not all. I feel like not all villains need to be redeemed, especially him. I look at my baby girl Kale, and I go, I want to avenge this woman. Baby girl Kale dealt with too much shit. It's like if there is like, you know, it's like I want so much stuff to just, I just want him to just, you know, go away, disappear, go bye-bye, man. It's like, because I feel like we have too many people who have been redeemed already, and it's just like, yeah, some motherfuckers just don't need to be redeemed. Some of them just, they just don't need it. They don't deserve it. It's like, that's kind of how I feel. And you know, I kind of feel like that might be a good lesson for the Traveler too. Because I know the Traveler also through a full year of straight agony recording. So exactly. So I feel like, yeah, so I'm like over here with freaking Wanderer, and I'm just like, Wanderer, I totally get it. Me too, man, me too. It's like, yeah, he did this to Kale, he did this to Wanderer. I mean, there's so many people he done dirty. He done dirty too. And you know what? We just gonna go and we'll just fight him. Want to kill Best Boy Tarkaglia. Exactly. Nobody messes with your man. Exactly. Nobody messes. I know. So like, I mean, literally. Also, there's a chance that he also hurt. There's also a chance that he also hurt Arlecchino too. Like he actually put Arlecchino in like a she had to do like a whole bunch of stuff for him too. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't blame him. I don't blame her going and being like this. It's like, no, I don't blame this at all. It's like, I don't know why. Like, I have a couple friends who don't like oh gosh, who don't like freaking Sandrone. I love Sandrone, by the way. She is hilarious as hell. Hello. If I think it's accurate, go for it. I want to hear this theory. I want to hear the theory. I love your avatar. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. No, I sat there and I'm like literally just like, yeah, if something happens to any of I literally am like, I love you, Sandrone. I barely know you, but I love you so much. I will fight somebody for you. I will fight somebody for this woman. So she's hilarious as hell. Like, I love her. I absolutely love this woman. I subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love Sandrone. Just FYI. The sass that comes from her. The sass that comes from her makes me so happy. So, it's like, I love a sassy princess. So, if you guys were like, what? It's like, I love a sassy princess. Love sassy princess. So, yeah, I'm actually gonna get rid of some of that stuff. I'm gonna make this into a bar. It's gonna be a bar. It's not gonna be this. But oh my god. Like, please. I like, yeah, when I got to her part where she was literally, oh, thank you. When I got to her part where she literally was talking about, when she was talking about how she could care less about Dottore being dead or anything like that. She's like, I hope he's dead. I was like, you know what? Same. Baisu looks like, yes. Doesn't make him a segment. That would make a lot of sense for Baiju, because Baiju does look like freaking Regrator. That's what I've also kind of felt something weird and off about Baiju. So that's something that I've also felt weird about. And not like it's a bad thing. Not like it's a bad thing at all. But definitely because it's just kind of like, huh. It gives big hunts. And so I honestly am like, okay, that's interesting. Right, in Lua without even realizing it. Exactly. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised on that. Again, it's like one of those moments of, it might be actually really interesting that that happens. But definitely I am very excited about, I'm very excited about a lot of the stuff that's going to happen in Genshin. Especially because of, this is Sims, and I'm actually making the Genshin locations in the Sims right now. So I'm actually doing some stuff here with it. This is Sims 4. So let's see here. I want the let me go and do bar. Because this is actually Daona's area, so I figure we should do like a bar. Yeah, there's some bar back stuff. Yeah, there's another one. Here's the Western Tavern. There's some other ones that I got too. But yes, I have also kind of thought about how there was a lot of really interesting things. Yeah, no worries. I could see like there's a lot of things that are just starting, and I'm just like, Have you watched Zombies 4? No. I'm a little old though. That's a little out of my age range. I'm a little old, folks. Like real old. I'm an old lady. So you guys would just be like, what? I'm doing a lot. I'm actually a teacher IRL. So yeah, it's I have both oldies, yeah. Yeah, guys, it's my that is a bus. Exactly. I was like, oh. But my oh my gosh, my legs totally creak. My legs totally creak, folks. So if you're just like, oh, it's like my little old legs, like, oh. I seem 25. I thank you. I'm about 10 years more than that. 10 more years than that. I'm actually 35. I literally have creaking legs. Here's the subby. Thank you so much. Oh my god. It's been taking a little bit. Like, I don't know what's been going on with that. But yeah, no, I'm actually a teacher. So I kind of deal with a lot. I actually deal with high schoolers. So if you're wondering, I'm 41, by the way. Oh yes, yes. It's so like I feel. Yeah, I think we talked about that too. Like you're just like I'm 41, and I'm like, nice old people. Yes, I figure it was you. I figured it was you. It's okay. I figured you wanted to be part of this combo. It's me. Like I'm just like yeah. The legs they kind of give out. They kind of give out, folks. I'm like yeah. I'm an old lady. I'm still very young. I can tell you're a baby. It's okay. We appreciate everybody here. It's like I just go and I'm like, you baby. I will protect. That's kind of how I look at things. You're gonna be like, oh, you didn't know that you are getting a second mama. I'm 11, so still young. You're very baby. You're very baby. I will try to clean up everything because you are baby. Yeah, we will clean up. We will clean up everything. Yeah, I teach high school, so it's definitely a challenge. I love it though. I will say I love my job. Even though this week has been the part where I just don't love my job at all. And that's because I have to go and give exams out. And I am not I know like that's something that oh, thank you. Yeah, I know that exams are really difficult for my kiddos. It's difficult for me to watch my kiddos like totally flub shit. It's totally flub things. It's hard for me to just sit back and tell my students to yeah, they're probably loud. They're not that bad, actually. It's hard to go and be like, I can't tell you the answers, to this exam. It's like, as a teacher, you want your students to succeed in all aspects, but when you can't do it, when you're like powerless to do it, it's really difficult. And it's something I learned as an adult and also doing this profession. You kind of have to let your students fail sometimes because it's something that they need to learn. It's a good life lesson, but it doesn't hurt any less. Which sucks. Yeah. The boys in my class scream. Yeah, I'm about to say it's okay. Yeah, somewhat down to the standard test. They're really ticked off because they have to teach the test and not to. Yeah, I had, not to the student. Yeah, I have to literally, my thing is I have to teach to the professional exam, which is not so bad. It's actually, the actual professional stuff is actually not too bad. Because you can go and kind of wiggle your stuff around it. When I was teaching ELA, it was hard, which is, yeah, English. I taught language arts for a little bit, high school language arts, and that was kind of hard, but also, like, I also did a lot of, I did a lot of other things too. So, I did art. which did not have a test. I didn't have to worry about teaching to the test, which was good. But I have standards that I have to go and kind of appeal to. So we waited while people in the middle is sending them into the basement. Hi, Harrison. Hi, my bestie. So 11th, this is my bestie, actually from school. From actual school. So, they know so much. They know so much. I love art. Oh, awesome. I actually teach what's called career and technical education. So, career and technical education, we did war crimes. Yes, we did We've done war crimes, yes. So career and technical education is actually just based on the career field. So I have to, so I did, so my thing is professional stuff. So my classes are actually game art and design, 3D modeling, and Photoshop. So Photoshop and Illustrator. So they had their Photoshop Illustrator test this week, test today, and they were getting certified for that. And then they were trying to get certified for some of the other things too. So they were trying to get certified for, oh gosh, there's a lot that they were trying to get certified for. So they got that. They had what's called and 3D modeling they were getting certified to, which was not too bad. And then the other one that they were getting certified for was actually they did Illustrator. But my game art and design, they don't have a certification. Advanced War Crimes 105, yes. We had a lot of fun in high school, not gonna lie. We had a lot of fun in high school. I was always the kiddo. That would go and I would just, nobody knew that I was gonna be the bad one. That like does not fit with Mondstadt, just in my opinion. I kind of agree. It kind of looks like a freaking thing. Yeah, it kind of looks weird. I kind of agree. I want to be a lawyer when I grow up. Nice. Nice. Law, I'm going to tell you, for law degrees, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I actually have 2 degrees. I have a game art. So I started in game art, but I actually ended up in marketing. And with marketing was really cool because I did a lot with gaming and game companies and anime companies. Because I loved anime and gaming. Yeah, maybe the candles. Maybe the candles might work better. And then the other one I did was I was actually to be a felon. I never understood why. Nah. I could see you're a good egg. I could see that you're a good egg. All the time. All the time. Yeah. That looks way better. It's a lot of work. And then I actually got my art history degree. Like, it went really cool. Oh, thank you. I did a lot of stuff. It was, and that's my thing for you guys. You need to go and do everything that you can in the moment, because you only have one life. You only have one life. And so I totally go and tell people, I'm like, you got one life. Live it. Do it. Do the thing. And yeah, I did a lot of things, especially when I got out of school. So, a good egg that has a good degree in arson. Exactly. No, well, you don't have a degree in arson. You don't have one, like in arson. That was just your hobby. That was just your hobby. I do go and I found out that teaching was for me when I was helping with the pandemic because I wanted to be a helper. So there is a quote from Mr. Rogers that is called, like, go and find the helpers. And I definitely wanted to go and live by that quote. Yeah. There's other, like, Slick Fontania. Exactly. So that was my thing that I wanted to do was be a helper. Be the helpers in, you know, all my stuff. So I definitely decided, I went and did substitute teaching. And actually, I started with elementary. So I did elementary stuff. Thank you, Dree. So I actually started with elementary school. And the only reason why I didn't stay with elementary was because I love the elementary kids. I love elementary kids. Like, they are so good. I gotta go and join the next live and probably say hi on all your videos. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I was definitely, now when you set dirt on fire by accident, I give you a doctor. Hey, I set water on fire when I was cooking. That's pretty impressive. That's some pretty impressive stuff right there. But how are you? How was your week? My week was heck because I was doing all the testing. I was facilitating all the testing. Now I understand why our teachers were crazy. Went crazy. Man, there's a lot of kiddos that are coming on my stream. I have no idea how that I set water on fire. But, you know, it happens. I'm just a hot mess, folks. It's okay. We all know I'm a hot mess. Yeah, someone hit the buttons and I stayed calm. Good. Good. I had a lot of schoolwork to do. I feel you. I'm a teacher, so I'm glad that you're doing your schoolwork. I am so glad you're doing your schoolwork and being a good student. Because yes, that's important. That's super important. Your job as at going to school is going and doing your work. I'm old. I'm old. So I'm about to say I'm very old. My knees crack. I'm a teacher. This is what I do. I actually teach, as I was telling everybody, I teach game art and design, 3D modeling, and Adobe. And so this week has been testing week for everybody. And so I now know why our old teachers, for the first time in my life, were so stressed. Do the work, especially in physics physics, chemistry, and shop and agricultural mechanics. Yes. You know, my classes are important now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have some pretty cool classes. I'm a high school teacher, so I have a lot that I do with I do a lot with high schoolers. I also go and help and do facilitation with esports. I'm an esports coach too. So I know, esports coach, man. My esports kids were like, oh, art 2, I made a bully in my crying art. Hey, I was the kid in art where our art teachers literally looked at me and went, "You're good. History and writing, yeah, I'm unemployed due to disability, so I'm old and I am useless." Oh, well, I got stomach issues, so I have chronic stomach issues, and I'm a teacher. I literally look at my kids and I'm just like, "Sorry, kids, I need to go and run." Like, I literally look at my teacher, my co-teacher, and I'm just like, I had to do this the other day. I'm like, "Be right, I switch you to PC. You're good. You're good. You're good." I literally had to look at my co-teacher this week, and I was just like, I haven't pooped in like hours, because I had to facilitate, because as a teacher you have like, you have planning period. My planning period is at like the first part of the day. Mine's like first block. And so I'm like, okay, cool. My planning period's then blah blah blah. I had a kid that needed to take a test early. And so I was like, okay, I was like, okay, you can come in early. I'm fine with you coming in early. Man, I literally looked at my co-teacher and went, could you please? Because she was like, she wanted to see the 3ds Max test too. Because that's such a new test that everybody is like, oh, I want to see what you do, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, that's awesome. It's like because of that, could you like watch my class for like 2 seconds while I go and poop? And she's like, I got you. I'm like, thank you, because she knew that I was like working my butt off. Because there was one that, we had, like, something that we had to do for, we had something that we were doing with with one of our subjects, and I just looked at them and I said, I can't go in. It's like, if you expect me to come in, to go in and fill out some paperwork and stuff, I'm not doing it. It's like, I basically said to them, I said, I have a test I'm facilitating, and I'm literally losing my break period. And they're just like, oh crap, okay, we'll go and do that. And so I was just like, okay, cool, thank you for being so good about that, because man, I'm kind of in the middle of it. They're just like, yeah, we can tell that you're kind of like, it's kind of crazy for you. I'm like, yeah, it's a little crazy for me right now. And so I was really just going and just being like, can you do this for me? So there was a lot of that this week where I was just like, I'm so useless, I'm sorry. And they're just like, no, you're fine. I'm like, I'll tell you, like, I'm just so done. Like, I literally today, one of my coworker who sits next to me and everything, I was like, we were working on, because she does all the newscasting stuff, and so she was working on the newscasting stuff, and I just looked at her and I went, do we have to go to the party? I don't want to go to the party. And she was laughing at me because she was like, no, Bonnie, you have to go to the party. You gotta go to the party, Bonnie. And it's like, I don't want to go to the party. It's like, there's gonna be cake. Okay. I'm just like, so, I acted so much like my students at that point. She goes, Bonnie, you're acting like your students. I'm like, oh shit. So me over here just like, oh, I don't want to go to the party. Yeah, she sometimes has to go and look at me and be like, Bonnie, you need to just do the thing. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll do the thing. I'm so upset. It's fake explosive diarrhea works 80% of the time. LOL. No, like literally, she was so good about it. She was just like, yeah, I know that you've had a long week. Because she also had to do all of the exam stuff too. So it was kind of like we were both doing the exam stuff. She literally totally cut some kids out in front of our door, because we kind of share like a space in our, like, my room is literally in a basement with her, and then we have the studio next to us, and so we can close off our door from everybody. Like, literally, I think we're the safest rooms in the school, because our doors are literally like fucking, like, we don't have, like, windows or anything. And we have literally a back way that we would just go out if there's, like, a shooter. Also, if there was ever a tornado, we just look at our kids and we're just going under the table. We're just going under the table, guys. Because we don't have any windows. We're on, like, a basement floor. I even said to them, like, when we were doing our quote-unquote earthquake drill, I was just like, we will probably not feel the earthquake. And they were just like, what, really? I'm like, yeah, we are probably not going to be the ones to feel the earthquake because I've had this happen before. I literally told them, I was like, yeah, I had this happen before where we had, like, an earthquake. And the coolest thing was we were underground. And we could not at all feel the earthquake, which was so weird. But it was one of the coolest things because of the fact that we couldn't feel the earthquake at all. So we had that moment where, like, the like, bottom shook and everything, and we're just like, what the heck just happened? So we were both, like, all of us, like, people were like, oh my god, there's an earthquake and stuff like that, and we were just like, there's an earthquake? What do you mean there's an earthquake? So I was literally just like, yeah, we're gonna be like this. I told them, I'm like, yeah, we're literally like the safest place in the entire school, guys. And it's like, we're safe from the shooter, we're safe from the earthquake. Literally, it's just like, we're safe from the tornado. Literally, like, we might just need to go out to go and do other things. And that's okay. And it's just like, other times we'll just not worry about it. And they were just like, what, really? I'm like, yeah. It's like, so there's a lot of people who just like my room in general, just because, like, kiddos do. They're just like, yeah, we can do just about anything in here, and, you know, it's not so bad. I'm like, yeah, no, I try to make it, like, it's very inclusive. Like, a lot of the stuff that I have is very inclusive in my room. All the kids know that. But man, it's so funny when you're just sitting there and you're just like, yeah, we literally just, if there's, like, an earthquake, we're actually probably the safest people here. And they're like, yeah, it's just so good. It's just so good. But yeah, I literally just looked at her and I was like, can I use the restroom? Can I just go and do that? And she was like, yeah, sure. So, but it's been a hot mess all week. I'm doing a lot better now since I am out of the hot mess area. It was, you know, it wasn't even my kids either. It was just things that were completely and totally out of my control, out of our control. Like, I literally looked at my kids at one point today and I said, I'm totally gonna crash out for you guys. And they were just like, you know what? Valid. And it's just like, thank you so much. And I'm like, you know what? I am that teacher that will go in and fight for you. And so I actually had to do some fighting for them today, actually, when it came to some stuff, because the system was like, we can't go and refresh your stuff anymore because blah 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 blah. And I was like, fuck you guys. So I literally was like, I'm literally gonna crash out on these people. And they were just like, we love this. It's like, we love this teacher. We gained out the paddles. I literally went fucking nuts on some people today, so don't worry. It was for the kids. It was for the kids too. So that's kind of how I looked at it too. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna crash out for the kids. Oh, let me help. I figured you'd be like, yeah, let's crash out. It's like, who are we crashing out on? Yeah. I'll find a grizzly bear for some kids. Aww. They would appreciate it. They honestly would probably appreciate it. They're like, most of my kids are pretty good. Like 99% of my kids. Apparently I crave violence. Well, apparently I'm also, according to my kids, their emotional support teacher. So whenever I get sick, they're like, oh my god. It's like, they're just like, oh my god, we need our emotional support teacher. And so I'm like, oh no, I am the emotional support teacher. So yeah, I didn't realize that was gonna be my title. I didn't realize that I'm here and that's gonna be something that happens, but apparently it is, and that happens now. So I totally, you know, I'm now definitely looking at my title and going, yes, I am the emotional support teacher for these kiddos. Oh my goodness. It was crazy though. I'm so glad that this week's over. My kids do have to go, and like I have a lot of kids who have to do their because a lot of them didn't pass their exams. They have to do like their a final project if they didn't get it. So I basically like looked at some kids, I'm like, you need to do that now. You need to do that like yesterday. Because I knew that like some of them were not gonna pass at all. It was just one of those moments of you just know. Other people, I was like, you have hope. And you know, that's kind of the thing. You have to go, and I'm starting to learn where to fight my battles and where not to fight my battles. Some people I was like, yeah, you need to do it. You need to do it. And then they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, no, you need to do it. It's like, you were so close. But other people I was like, no, you oh, the high ground. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, I know. It's like, I know. There are some people that I've literally looked at and I'm like, I just don't like you. And it's because they're assholes. But other kids, I'm like, most of my kids I like. That's the good thing about it. And most of my kids I really like. So at least that's a thing that like that keeps me from going insane. I have definitely my autistic and ADHD kids definitely come over to me. They have realized that I too am the neurodivergent, and they're just like, we want our neurodivergent teacher to just come over here to just give us support. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know how to support I don't know how to support myself, but thanks. Exactly. It tracks. It tracks. And so they have definitely been like, so I literally now have the class, which is, you know, is the game art and design class. That literally is just all of the neurodivergents. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm like, we're just gonna be stemming off of each other. It's okay. I just look at everybody. I'm just like, you know what? This happens. This shit happens. I'm proof. Exactly. So yeah, all the neurodivergence. I literally have a kid that I just call it. I tell my parents, I'm like, this is my cousin, and they're just like, yeah, no, that tracks. That tracks completely. So I've just been like, yeah, that's my. It's like, yeah. And my dad even was just like, yeah, that's your cousin right there. Um, so it was really kind of funny, that whole entire moment where I'm just like, yeah, that's something that happens. But yeah, my cousin I was just like, yeah, this is fun. This is fun. But oh my god. Okay, so I feel like this is getting way better. And oh my god, it's just been hilarious though. The neurodivergence is real. But yeah, I'm back. Nice. Yeah, I tell my kiddos, I'm just like, yeah, they have realized that they could do a lot of things in my room and not get in trouble for it, and I'm not, like, I don't normally, like, unless it's, like, during testing time and stuff like that, I'm not screaming at my kids. I kind of just, I actually go and really, I try to be as good as possible about this. Like, I try to go and try to, you know, encourage the collaboration stuff. I'm gonna be like, yeah, we doing better. So I teach what's called career and technical education, which is actually all of the career-based classes. So I teach things like 3D modeling, game art and design. I teach high school. So I do have a lot of independence on that and everything. And my grades are 9 through 12th. So I teach all grades. Like, I teach all high school grades. So that's, like, the nice thing about my thing is I could have a whole class of freshmen, which they're doing all of the 6-7s and skibbity toilets and all that kind of stuff. And then I also have the class where I have all seniors, where they are really quiet, or they're just, because they're just tired and all that kind of stuff. So exactly, like, you just baby. But, like, I have a lot of really, like, I have a lot of really good students, but they are sometimes they're a lot. Sometimes they're a lot, but, like, I enjoy my job. This week has just been tough because of, I'll tell you, I'll be the first one to tell you. Doing exams sucks, as a teacher, because you don't, yeah, I'm about to say I have all the brain rot, but the whole thing is that I have a lot of kiddos that it's like, I want to go and help so bad, but unfortunately I can't because it's like today I had a kid who was just like, during the exam, who was like, what's this? I'm like, I can't tell you. I'm like, I'm so mad that I can't tell you, but I can't tell you right now. It's like, eee. What are the schools you teach as NEAM? So I teach at a public school. So I teach over in a little city in North Carolina. So I actually teach at the school, which is cool. This is actually a cool fun fact. I actually teach at the school that I go at, that was our rival school when it came to my high school. So it's so funny when I come in and they're like, they're gonna play my old high school, and they're just like, oh yeah, you definitely, this is it's like, oh yeah, this is definitely, it's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm torn. I don't know who to pick. They just start laughing at me. It's like, I'll pick all my other stuff, but man, like, this is hard. This is hard, tricks. But one of the cool facts about my school too was that the school that I teach at is actually, it was the first school in the United States to actually start the laptop having one-to-one technology for all the students. So I mean, we can blame the school for sure, but I think again, it's so funny that I'm just like, yeah, I'm here at the one-to-one technology school, all that kind of good stuff. So we have a lot of really cool classes and stuff because of it. My classes are, so there's a lot of like, nice. Yeah, about to say, yeah, you're probably in intermediate school. You're probably still gonna be in primary. That's what we have here in our little area. It's like we have an intermediate school, and we have then we have we have intermediate school, and then we have middle school, and then we have high school. So, and you might have secondary school, which is a thing. But yeah, that's kind of like the little thing of that's a thing. I know, like, I end up going, and I'm just like, yeah, that's... I'm just like, yeah, this is a thing. But I'm doing way better now since that's over. It's like, finally, it's over. It's done with. I am so glad that it's over and done with. And I feel good about it. They have to do projects if they don't pass their exam. So, you know, that's something that will come in time. They, as I say, they effed around, they found out. And so that's something that they will learn. And I'm glad that they're learning it in my class, because I don't want them to go out in the real world and be like, and you know, be like a shock to them. So, you know, they found out all that good stuff. And yeah, we just going and making our little location right now. Okay. I'm having like some allergy issues. Hold on. Oh my gosh. So, oh my gosh, that popped in my ears, which was a good thing. Yeah, it was good. It's been a good time though, trying to get all this stuff. I can't wait for my next semester, because my next semester I teach the game art class, and that is the first time it's ever going to be taught. I am one out of 3 teachers in the whole entire state that actually teach it. So it's going to be an interesting time. A lot of people are like, they can't wait to see what happens with it. So I'm excited about it. It's definitely going to be different. And yeah. Meditation station. I kind of like this, but let's see. I don't think I'm going to change much in this one. Yeah, I'm not going to change much in this one. But, well, I'm not going to change anything in that one. But I feel good. I feel good about everything that happened. And yeah, I think that that looks good, actually, for right now. Yeah. So it's a multi-housed area. Yeah. I think this is it. This is it. I know I need a save it, please. Please save. Please save. I am gonna be streaming tomorrow. Because of I feel like I need to. I feel like I need to. At least like at I'm gonna do it at noon. I did get one of my Christmas gifts today. I got one of my Christmas gifts today, from my boyfriend. And so my boyfriend, he got me a Build-A-Bear. He got me a Build-A-Bear because I need it because I have a D&D character and she's a fox girl. And I love plushies. Like, I love plushies. And so I was like, I want a Build-A-Bear. And so, actually, this is not Fiona's house anymore. So I got a Build-A-Bear, and let me see. I'm just gonna put house. We'll see where that house is. And so it was kind of fun to have like a Build-A-Bear of like my character. It made me so excited. It made me so excited. Springville, Dragonspine. I need to do Storm Terror's Lair. Let's see here. We also have the Night Housing, Good Hunter, Cat's Tail. I may think about finding a house that's very close to how I want to do some of the houses. My stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna work on building. Let's see here. I'm not gonna do some people yet. I feel like I want to go and try to do some I guess it's like what's it called? What's the word called? Some housekeeping. So, okay, so that's what this looks like. So that was... I feel like that's actually what Catherine's place should look like. Do we have that as Catherine's place? That's why I'm like looking. But yeah. Let's look. Let's look at Catherine's place real quick. Because I'm pretty sure that's what Catherine's place looks like. I may have effed up on that. It's okay. Yeah. Catherine, she doesn't have a place in-game. Exactly. Exactly, but I'm making Catherine. Okay, so that's... Okay, I'm gonna take that Managed Worlds area. I'm gonna take this area, copy it, and then move it to that area. Yeah, I'm making, like, Catherine actually have a place, so... Oh, we'll take this. Go to build. This is what happens. Like... Yeah, because that looks kind of like... an area for... that. That's why I'm kind of like, So... what I'll do... This is something I do. What I'll do is I will take this. I'll save it. And I'm just gonna put, like... there is... Adventure Guild. Catherine's check-in. Yeah. I'm not gonna save it to the gallery. I'm just saving it to the library. Because I can take this, I can go and move it. Or save it to my library. I can take this, I can move it to my other area. Through Manage Worlds. And then I can fix it. Because that's what I was gonna do. It's like Cat's Tail 2. I will move that over here instead. Because I can see that is also weird. Actually, if that's the wall... I'm just gonna move them. I'm just gonna... 20 by 20, 30 by 20. 30 by 20, 30 by 20. Let's see here. Maybe I can put that as has a wall there. No, it's not gonna have a wall. Maybe that one's gonna be over here instead. I'm like looking. Or that, which is gonna be Mona's, is over here. Yeah. Mona's will be over here. That makes more sense. That will definitely be Catherine's check-in instead. That will be Cat's Tail, Good Hunter. Then that will be where Albedo is. And then we'll figure out a place right there, so. I know. We're gonna... I want Catherine to have a place. Oh. And check in. And not community space. It's gonna be... what I'm gonna have is I'm actually gonna make this into a home space. Gonna be residential. And we're gonna have some stuff here. So, natural light, I would see. Loose change. And then let's see here. I would also say that's probably fast internet there. She's a robot. Fast internet, probably. So... I'm like looking to see where things are on the map. That's Good Hunter. Maybe this will pop. This will needs to be rotated. Actually, move lot. Yeah. And we're gonna move it right next to the fountain. And do that. Mm-hmm. Cool. And then... And then back to manage. And I'm moving Mona in them. That's what I'm doing right now. I want Mona to be further in. So. Sometimes we have to do this. Kind of like getting all of the little things in. I did go and edit all the other stuff to everybody, so yeah, this was going to be that was a nightclub. So that's going to be demolished. Because we're going to open the gallery and put in with my library. Cat's tail. Bar. Furnish. Yeah. Kids will have like a observatory somewhere else, probably. So, yeah, kind of, yeah, we'll just do it that way. Yeah. And then, yeah, so Cat's Tail will have some greenery this way. And then, let's see here. We can move the, no, it's perfect. Okay. And then we will go to Manage Worlds. I know. It's lots of moving parts right now. Okay. So we have Cat's Tail right there. We're gonna move Good Hunter too. So. We'll move Good Hunter, and then we'll do also... We'll have, we'll move... Yeah. Now, we are going to... Save that. I know I haven't done a lot of other stuff yet. So, I know there's a lot of stuff that we'll be working on in this. Like, I originally put, like, things in different areas, but I was just like, I need to move. I've been meaning to move stuff around. I've been meaning to do this. That's been, like, something that I've been meaning. And I figure I could just do that right now. And I figure... we get some of that stuff worked on. monthly slot. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna change that to a restaurant. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm so eepy. Okay. See ya. Let's see here. We're gonna move this. If Eepy go Eep, I mean, I probably will soon. I probably will soon, because I've had a long week. I've had a long week, folks. I'm just moving. Moved a lot. I'm gonna do that. Nope. There. There we go. Sumerian music, yes. I mean, the music. Okay. So there's Good Hunter. So yeah, I wanted to put right by the fountains all of these. So there may be like another house or something right over here, I feel. So. But we'll get to it when the time comes, I guess. I'm like, if. Actually, we need to go and fix that. We need to fix that. That needs to be a restaurant. Mm-hmm. So. Yep. So. We'll just go and we'll lot type it to a restaurant. There's the restaurants. Yeah. And then we'll fix that requirement. Meanwhile, this one is... Let's see here. Great acoustics. I'm gonna say great acoustics. Hottest spot in town. And... sunny aspect. Cool. And then we can just, yeah, we'll save it. Yeah, I just put the Genshin music on. Like, I feel like it's been making it like a lot better. Like, just a lot more fun. Let's see here. I am going to... I'm gonna rename that area. That one's gonna be the alchemy store. And then this one for the alchemist. The alchemist. And then this one is going to be Mona's Observatory. That makes more sense. It's a smaller location. And then this location I might make for NPCs. I might have it start with the Catherine area. Just like the adventure housing might be something different too. But, you know, I'm trying to get all of these locations like fixed up and ready to go. This one, I have no idea. We'll just probably... That might be Wolvendom. I'm gonna put down Wolvendom. Because I don't have Wolvendom in here yet. Because I feel like Wolvendom should belong in one of these little locations too. I'm going to have Storm Terror's Lair. And I'm going to have... I already did Dragonspine, which was really cool. And then, yeah, Gringotth Hotel will work on too. Hello, kitty. How are you doing? And then, yeah, it's just Lisa's place. The cathedral housing. The knight's housing, the cathedral housing might change. Not that long. Not that long. And I'm just been tired. I've been tired. And then, yeah, the Adventurers Guild. And actually, I was telling everybody, I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy right now. Like, you guys don't know. Like, it's been a long week. So, I might leave now so I can go and stream for you guys tomorrow at 12. Get some of my stuff together so I can make the NPCs in... So I'm going to make for next stream, I'm going to make the NPCs in Springvale. And then probably work on Cat's Tail. Cool, awesome. So, and work on Cat's Tail, because that's one of the locations that I wanted to go and do. So, yeah, exactly. Let's see here. I am going to go ahead and let's see who's on rating wise. Oh, I'll say you're not gonna let me see it, are you? You're not gonna let me see. You're not gonna let me see. It's okay. Let's see here. Who's on? Who's on? Who's on right now? Who do I want to go and bother? Who do I want to go bother? Erin, I might want to go bother. She's a good... Erilyn, I might want to go bother. She's a good friend of mine. So, we're going to go bother her. She's actually overseas. And, yeah, she's over in Portugal, which is really cool. So, yeah. Have fun. I will see you tomorrow at noon Eastern. So, yeah. Thank you so much for being with me, though. Like, thank you so much for being with me. It's been a lot. Arian. Yeah. Arian. Okay, we're gonna raid. Arian. I'm so EP. She's playing DBD, so we'll have a fun time with that. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys later.